guys, hope you all are doing good, and let me take this opportunity to wish you and your family a very happy Diwali. May this new year brings you lot of health, wealth and prosperity as well as lot of trading profits in coming days. As promised, I said on Diwali day I'll make a special Diwali video. So I'm coming back with a new video that is the most powerful scalping tactic of all time. Yes, in this video I'm going to discuss about one scalping strategy which is very simple but same time very powerful. And the good part of this strategy is you will see that this strategy happens almost every day. And many people, if they don't know what scalping is different than intraday trading. Intraday trading, what you do, once you take the entry, you will wait for a big move like 200 points, 300 points in Bank Nifty, and you will keep a stop loss of maybe 50 points, 60 points like that, and you will wait for market to go in your direction, right? In the scalping, it is different than intraday trading. In scalping, what happens is that you will not look for a big movement like 150, 200 points. You look for a small movement like even 30 points, 40 points in Bank Nifty, and you will keep a smaller stop loss and you trade with a bigger lot size. That means scalping means trying to capture a small movement in the instruments but trading with a huge quantity so that profit is bigger. But you should remember, scalping is much more difficult than intraday method, because in intraday method you can decide where is your stop loss, where is target, everything. But scalping, you have to be very quick in entry, very quick in taking profit, very quick in taking your stop loss or trailing your stop loss. Many novice traders fails in scalping because you have to be very quick. You have to have good experience as a trader. Many times once you take the trade, you will be confusing like whether should I book my profit or wait for some time, or should I take my stop loss or wait for some time. And if you are in dilemma like that, then most of the time you may end up with a big loss. So that's why scalping is only for people who have already experience as an intraday trader, because one has to be very quick in decision making in scalping method. So that is what scalping is different than intraday trading. So I made a presentation on this, the most powerful scalping tactic of all the time, and most important, I have taken latest charts. That means I have taken the chart of this month, that is October 2022 charts, so that in last few days how many times this setup happened and how many times it worked and how many times it didn't work, everything you will see in the presentation. So now without wasting much time, let's go to my laptop and let us start with the presentation on the most powerful scalping tactic of all time. Okay guys, let us start with this presentation on most powerful scalping tactic of all time. So let us start with the rules first. What are the rules for applying this strategy? First, you have to keep 5 minutes candle time frame on the charts. So that means for this strategy, the time frame what you follow is the 5 minutes. Next is look for extreme pin bar candles on the chart. Remember, pin bar can be anywhere on the chart. Okay, not necessary pin bar mean it has to be the first candle of the day. Nothing like that. It can be anywhere. It can be 9:30 candle. It can be 10 o'clock candle. It can be 11:30 candle, 11:45. It can be anywhere on the chart. Not necessary it has to be first candle or anything like that. Both bullish and bearish pin bar. You have to look for both bullish and bearish pin bar on your chart. And the pin bar, with the bigger the wicks, better it is. I'm sure most of you already know what is the pin bar, right? I'm sure most of you at least have basic knowledge of pin bar, but still, if you don't know what is pin bar is, this is bullish pin bar and the bearish pin bar is like this. So you can see what is the difference in both. The difference you will see in the both is here wicks on the lower side, right? And the body is green. Here you will see that body is red and wicks on the higher side. So I'm sure most of you know this, right? That is the wicks. This is the bullish pin bar. This is the bullish pin bar. And this is the bearish pin bar. So very simple, right? You should look for the wicks. That means how big is the wicks? The bigger the wicks, better it is. Okay, this one you have to see. Many people call it as a stick. Many people call it as a tail. I call it as a wicks. Okay, this one you have to see on the candle how big it is. And it has to be extreme on your chart. That means, for example, if you see a chart like this, then it should be on the extreme level. Okay, something like it can be here. Wicks can be here. Or wicks can be here. Or wicks can be here. That means it should be on the extreme level. If there is a wicks like this, it's not very powerful. So that means after the wicks, there should be movement on either side. Then only this will be powerful. I'll show you on the chart so that you'll understand it much better. Next one is keep only 20 EMA on your chart. So that means in this strategy, you are not going to use pure point, no CPR. You will not use any other indicator except 20 EMA. Only 20 EMA you are going to use it on the chart. So what is the entry? By entry, immediate break of high of the wicks or break of low of the wicks. If bearish pin bar, then you will enter on the high of the wicks. If bullish pin bar, then you will enter on the low of the wicks. Let me show you with the diagram so that you will understand much better. For many people, it may look like very familiar strategy which you have seen earlier, Google or somewhere. But remember, this is different one. Okay, so that's why my request to watch this video till the end, and then you will understand this strategy. This is a little bit different than the strategy which you see on Google and YouTube, so that you will see it when I am going with the chart. So that's why watch the video till the end before coming to the conclusion. For example, this is the, I said bullish pin bar, right? So buy entry should be immediately once this low gets broken. Okay. If it has to get broken, then what kind of candle it should make? It should be red candle, right? So your entry will be immediately once this low gets broken. This low gets broken, this will be your entry candle. Suppose if it is a bearish pin bar, then which candle you will enter? The green candle which breaks the high. Alright. So the candle which breaks the high of this wicks, you will enter. This you will enter. Right? If it is a bearish pin bar, then you have to enter on the break of the high of the wicks. This is the wicks, right? High of the wicks. If it is bullish pin bar, then I have already shown you that you should enter on the break of the low of the wicks. Now, where is the high probability? High probability if breakout happens near 20 MA. That means bullish breakout happens at 20 MA, few points below the green candle. That means whenever this breakout happens, 20 MA should be near to that. For example, this is the 20 MA, and assume that this was your huge bearish candle with the wicks, right? And after that, this red candle high, this red candle wicks have been taken by green candle. Now you know that you have to enter on this candle. But what you should look for? You should look for 20 MA. Where is the 20 MA? So you see that 20 MA is here, right? This is where breakout happened. 20 MA is here. It's a high probability. You can go and take that trade. Now another example. This is the 20 MA and this is the bearish pin bar and this is the big wicks and breakout happens here. Breakout happened because this high of this wicks is broken by this candle, right? Now you know that you have to enter on this candle. But where is the 20 MA? 20 MA is here. It's a low probability. If the same breakout happened somewhere here near the 20 MA, not away from 20 MA, then it becomes high probability. But it happened here and 20 MA here, it's a low probability. So that's what I mentioned. High probability if breakout happens near 20 MA or bullish breakout happens and 20 MA few points below the green breakout candle, and vice versa in bearish. Don't take every breakout, bullish pin bar, bearish pin bar breakout. You should also see where is the 20 MA, how close or far is 20 MA. In scalping, be quick in taking profits. I said earlier also, right? In scalping, most of the thing people make a mistake is they get confused. They're in dilemma whether I have to take profit or I have to wait for some time, right? So that dilemma causes you to turning profitable trade into losing trade. So that's why in scalping, you have to be quick in taking profits, or you can trail your stop loss as quickly as price is moving in your direction. So that is why scalping is different and quite difficult than intraday trading. In scalping, you have to be very quick in both in taking profit, trailing stop loss, and if the trade doesn't work, you have to be very quick in taking your stop loss. Okay, don't keep with the hope that no market will go up, I'll wait for some time, nothing going. You have to be quick whether to take profit or taking your stop loss. Now I'll go to the charts so that you will understand it much better. As I said earlier, I have taken the chart of October month and this video I'm recording in October 2022. So I thought let me take last around 10 days of the chart and let us see how this strategy worked in Nifty Bank Nifty chart. For example, this is 11th of October, right? I said you should look for extreme wicks. Extreme wicks you can see here. One is this. This candle doesn't have extreme wicks, right? This candle have extreme wicks. This candle have extreme wicks. Had this candle wicks was broken by this green candle, you could have gone long, but it didn't break, right? And finally, this wicks was broken by this candle. Now you will enter this candle you will enter, and as I said, once the market is moving in your direction, immediately start trailing your stop loss so that you will not give away your profit. Like intraday trading, you think that, oh, market goes in my direction, I'll make for 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, then your profitable turn trading can turn into losing trade. So that's why scalping, be quick in taking profits. See, this all smaller wicks, okay? It should be huge extreme wicks. Look at this. This is the extreme wicks, right? So now any other extreme wicks, you can see that after the reversal, there is one here and there is one, right? There is one. And look at this. It was making almost 3 wicks at the same time, right? And finally, this candle made a breakout. Now, this is your short candle. This is your short candle, and suddenly it started going in your direction and you started trailing your stop loss. And also, you can see that this is also extreme wicks, right? Extreme wicks mean the price where reversal happened. For example, this is also extreme wicks, but price did not come till here. So that's why in this setup, most important is identifying where is the extreme wicks. And you can see that how nicely it worked on 11th. Let's go to 12th October. Okay, next day, 12th October, you can see that huge wicks here, right? Huge wicks here. And this is the extreme wicks, right? Then extreme wicks was this, but here it made a reversal, didn't break out. Then it becomes the extreme wicks, and this candle you will go and take a long. This candle you will take a long entry once this extreme wicks broken. Look at the wicks size, huge wicks with a small body, right? And you made a profit here. And after that, you can see that there were some wicks, and that wicks also taken by bullish candle. Here, look at this chart. 11th I finished, 12th I finished. I am going day wise, okay? So that you will not think that I am only taking the charts wherever it worked. So I thought, let me take at least last 10 days in the dates order so that when it worked, when it didn't work, you will see that. So for example, you can see that this was the extreme wicks, right? This was the extreme wicks, and this candle you will short. This candle you will short, which broken that extreme wicks. So what is the psychology in this pattern or setup? Psychology is whenever you see big wicks mean there is a big buyer who came and pushed the market up, and his stop loss is below this wicks. What is the stop loss? Sell order, right? So that is what the logic behind this trade, waiting for that wicks to be broken, right? And after that, you can see that there was a consolidation of wicks, okay? Even not necessarily it has to be only one candle wicks. It can be consolidation of wicks. Consolidation of wicks is high probability. And you can see that here also it got rejected of this all wicks, and this candle broke, right? This candle broke. And that is what I said. You never know in this setup when it will reverse. So you have to be quick in taking the profit. Immediately as market is going in your direction, start trailing your stop loss and immediately book the profit. And now 14th October. 14th October, first candle only made huge wicks, right? And then this candle made a huge bullish wicks, right? And finally, candle, you can see that exactly took the resistance here and reversed. So on 14th, you have not seen this setup. So had this candle low was broken, yes, there was a setup. Had properly this breakout happened with a green candle, then there was a setup. But there was no entry on 14th October. And remember, this setup can work very nicely on trending days, okay? Trending days, it can work very nicely. For example, look at the wicks. This is the kind of wicks I like. One is this wicks, second is this wicks. So that's why I said initially you may find difficult to understand which wicks is the most powerful wicks. This kind of wicks is most. Look at the rejection from. Look at the rejection from. Okay, so when you are trying to trade on this setup, look for this kind of wicks. Okay, not this kind of small, this kind of small wicks. So one is this candle will go long once this wicks was broken. And look at the 20 MA, not very far, right? 20 MA is not very far. That's why I said, had the breakout happened here, then 20 MA you could have said very far, all right? Here it's not very far. After that entire, you can't see any remarkable wicks. Had the Reversal happened and this wicks broken. Yes, then there was a short. And 18th, you can see that huge wicks, right? But breakout didn't happen. Only it got rejected. And finally, this candle broken. This candle has broken this wicks. So that's why you should look for a wicks. For example, this is the extreme wicks. You can see that there were cluster of wicks. If you see the cluster of wicks, also important. Not necessarily it has to be single wicks like this. If it is cluster of wicks, very powerful. Look at this cluster of wicks, right? And this candle also came, took the support almost near to that and made a bounce. Had this candle instead of bouncing, after that there was another candle which has broken, then this candle could have gone short. All right. Now this is the break of wicks, bearish wicks. Now we are going to 19th. 19th also you can see that this is the extreme wicks, right? And then finally this candle has broken. So this is the big wicks which was broken here, right? This is the short. And also you can see that this was a extreme wicks that was also broken. So you could have gone short in. So guys, that is what scalping means. Scalping means you will see many entries in your chart intraday, but many times there is a chances that you may end up over trading. That means trying to take the every wicks you see, and you may end up seeing that you have taken so many trades in a day, only you have paid huge brokerage. So that's why you have to be disciplined enough. Don't do over trading. Only go for a very powerful wicks. For example, this is the powerful wicks. This was a powerful wicks, right? But you can see that price did not come back here. But this is also you should mark powerful wicks. This is the powerful wicks, though price did not come. And next is 20th October. This is the remarkable wicks, but this candle did not break it. Only took the support. Then look at them. It made a cluster of wicks. So as I said earlier, more than single candle wicks, I also prefer cluster of wicks. Cluster of wicks also can give you high probability trades. So there are a huge cluster of wicks, but you can see that this candle did not break. Right now, 21st. 21st is a trending day. I was saying earlier, trending day, this can give you much higher probability trades. Look at this. This also you can see that cluster of wicks, and finally it was broken. Right, one entry is this. Right, one entry is this. One it broken the extreme wicks, but the thing is it's a low probability. Why I say it's a low probability? Look at the 20 MA is very far, right? So it's a low probability, but still you can see that it worked beautifully, right? And after that, there was a extreme wicks here, and this candle has broken. This is okay, not very far from 20 MA. This candle you can go, and then extreme wicks like this, right? And this candle has broken. Now again you can go long. This is also extreme wicks. Okay, this is also extreme wicks, and this candle has broken. So only tricky thing in this setup is identifying which wicks is the most powerful. Okay, that comes with some experience, some screen time. Otherwise, you will think that every wicks is important, and you may end up going long or shorting on every wick. So that's why that you should spend some time in understanding the wicks. So 21st, this is 21st, and 22nd, 23rd was a holiday, and 24th was Monday, but it was a Muhurta day, right? So it was a Diwali Muhurta day. So I have not taken this. I have not taken this because Muhurta day market is open for just couple of hours and you can't make out anything. So that's why for 24th, I have not taken the example for this strategy. Now I have taken 25th. Okay. This is the Nifty. Okay. When I was taking screenshot, what I have seen is that Bank Nifty was still inside that wicks. Bank Nifty was still inside that wicks. So I thought I will take Nifty screenshot to show you how nicely this setup can move. So this is the extreme wicks, right? This is very simple to say that this is the extreme wicks. So this candle you have to wait for this candle to break. And you can see that this candle has broken. Now you will go short. And after that, market started going in your direction and you made profit. Another thing you should remember. So another thing is that this is not for very new traders who don't know much about technical analysis, who don't know much about candlestick, who don't know much about support resistance. Scalping only for experienced trader who have little bit fair knowledge about support and resistance. For example, look at this. You have taken a short trade, right? Now what you started thinking that, oh, look at this, market can start falling like this. Market can start falling like this. And if you have experience as a trader, then what you think? The thing that, oh, look at this. There is a support here, right? There is a support
What is this? This is the supply zone, right? There is a support here because once breakdown happened, this resistance will become support, right? That is what in technical analysis terms they say support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. So this range will be strong. So what you will do, you will not think like a novice trader. Oh, it will go and going to go like this. I'll make a bigger profit. You'll not think. You think that okay, I shorted this candle. My stop loss was smaller, and already I'm in good profit. Let me take my profit because it is coming near the support. So you will book your profit somewhere here because there is a high chances that it can take the support and it can start going up and your profit can turn into loss, right? So that is why I said this is not for very new trader. This scalping tactic which I discussed in this video is for people who have fair bit of knowledge of support and resistance, candlestick, everything. Okay. 25th October, when I've taken this screenshot, market was still trading. It was during the market hours. After that, I don't know whether it bounced here or it gone down, but it was during the market hours. That's why you can see only candlestick till here. So that is what this presentation on most powerful scalping tactic of all time.
Okay guys, that's about this special video, this special Diwali video on the most powerful scalping tactic of all time. So if you are interested to learn this kind of strategies in intraday, then I have a webinar on 25 day trading strategies in Nifty Bank Nifty. Earlier the webinar was known as day trading with pivot points and price action. Recently I have updated this webinar. Earlier webinar there were 15 strategies. In this new webinar I have added 10 more strategies. So totally there are 25 day trading strategies in Nifty Bank Nifty. Old webinar was based on previous market structure, which was based on 2019 when I launched the webinar. Based on that market structure, I designed that webinar. But the new webinar which I launched recently, that is based on current market structure, because last few months I have started seeing that market is behaving differently. So you need a different technique to trade intraday. So that's why I came with a revised webinar. Normally this webinar conducted on Saturday, Sunday. So that means you can decide whether you want to attend on Saturday or Sunday. You can choose any one day and you can attend this webinar. If you are interested to join this webinar, you can contact me on WhatsApp or email and you can enroll for my upcoming webinar. So that's it guys about today's video. I hope you have learned something new in this video. Let me know in the comment section how did you find this video, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, go below this video and click on that subscribe button. And that's it about today's video. I'll come back soon with a new educational video. Until then, bye and take care.